Controversy in a Southern California Catholic church. It involves retired Cardinal Roger Mahony. Many parishioners in Santa Clarita were outraged to learn that Mahony would lead a service there years after he retired under fire for his role in the church's sexual abuse scandal. KCAL9's Serene Branson is live in Santa Clarita right now with the latest on the story. Serene?
And Jeff, the Archbishop tells KCAL9 News that after a special request from this parish, Cardinal Roger Mahony will no longer be overseeing a confirmation at the end of the month. This, according to a victims' rights group, is a win for both the parish and parishioners. When LA Archbishop Cardinal Roger Mahony retired, his reputation was tarnished by a failure to confront and address a widespread sex abuse problem in the archdiocese.
Back then, that isn't the way these matters were approached.
Still, he was set to be a part of the confirmation at St. Kateri Church in Santa Clarita later this month, until today, when the archdiocese said they approved a parish-requested change.
I think Mahony needs to go and cherish his life the way that he needs to cherish his life, but without children involved.
It was welcome news to Michael Duran, whose teenage daughter is one of those set to be confirmed.
And I don't feel like this is the appropriate person that can bring that on to her to further her life in Catholicism.
Other parents didn't see the need.
I really don't have any problems with Cardinal Mahony. In fact, I do want him to do the confirmation here.
After Mahony retired, the church said he was stripped of his duties, including confirmations. But today, a spokesperson said that he was still, quote, a priest in good standing and allowed to do them.
I didn't even think he would be allowed to be in a church after what he had done.
The church did get pressure from the community. Brooke Bambrick, who left the church when Mahony's role in the cover-up came to light, was outraged.
These victims have lived a horrific experience, and here you are just telling them that it means nothing.
I don't want to condemn Mahony, but I think that his history needs to just move aside and be what it is, and the kids need to move on with somebody that's more appropriate.
Now, the Archdiocese did release a statement tonight that said their job is to work with the individual parishes and churches to fulfill their needs. No word, though, on who will replace Cardinal Mahony at the confirmation at the end of the month. Jeff, Elsa, back to you.